Good morning. In our video today, we want to comment on this Pew study ranking the various aquaculture standards, which seems to getting a fair amount of notice in the seafood trade press. We don't think the study is all that important. The reason is that it's a very academic study that has defined certain criteria like energy use, use of antibiotics, use of copper fouling paint or not, where feed sources come from, and then scored various aquaculture standards on a scale depending on whether they use these inputs or don't use these inputs. And naturally, in the study, anything that was an organic standard came out much higher than anything else. The reason I don't think that this study like that is that useful is that it doesn't get at the basic question as to what are the fundamentally positive environmental factors about fish production through aquaculture. Aquaculture is much more energy efficient, much more feed efficient, much more ecologically efficient than land-based protein production. And because of that, the way in which aquaculture should be evaluated, particularly among people who are trying to score various types of food production, should at least acknowledge the head start with which aquaculture production starts out. Now, this isn't to say that there isn't room for improvement in aquaculture production and that there aren't real issues like reduction in the use of antibiotics, protection against escapes, and proper use of feed and inputs. But this type of ranking methodology looks at such a small slice of the total problem that it ends up being misleading. The overall picture is expansion of aquaculture protein production is going to be extremely ecologically beneficial to the extent that it can supplement land-based protein production. In Lexington, Mass., this is John Sackton.